Hi, this is Monica, and I'm back with another video today. And there were a lot of requests to do the one-stroke rose, and there are a lot of videos to show you the one-stroke rose. What I've decided to do is break it up, and today I will be doing only the rose buds, and this forms the center of all the roses. So this can be practiced like this, and you can make greeting cards and gift it to your relatives and friends, and that way you get to practice the rosebud. And then this breaks down the rose a little bit for you, and it doesn't get overwhelming to learn the entire rose. As you can see, like, this is a sample of a rose I did the other day and just quickly put in a few buds, and you can see that the centers are pretty much the same as what we have out here. So today I will just be showing you how to do this on plain white paper with the 3/4 brush and the liner brush for those little squiggly lines there and the lines there. So I'm just going to dampen my brush and take off the excess water, and I'm going to be using magenta, white, and thicket, and a floating medium. And I'm going to take a lot of pink paint in my brush and a little bit of white. Since we are painting on a white background, I am not going to be too particular about keeping the white pure white. I'm actually going to muddy it down and make it a little bit more on the pinkish side. Basically aim to get a dark pink with a light pink. And the reason for that is just for it to show. If you were doing this on a dark background, that wouldn't be necessary. Okay, I hope you're able to see me blending in. All right. You do need a lot of paint with this brush, and when you're doing it on paper and canvas, you really do need a lot of paint for it to move smoothly on the paper. So this is like a muddy pinkish white, as you can see. Okay, alright, and then I'm just going to dip in to a good amount of medium. Okay, and then let's do the stroke. Alright, I'm going to give an indication of where I'm going to start and where I'm going to end. Okay, and what you need to do is hold your brush. Okay, so you can see. Okay, hold your brush on the chisel edge, press, squish, squish, and then go up and start coming down onto the chisel edge while it's finishing up the stroke. Okay, and then when you're doing your second layer, you do want it to be a little more white. So I'm starting another blending spot here so that I have a slightly more whiter edge than I had before. Okay, and same, you want to tip it into you have a second layer inside, starting inside the bud. Okay, inside the bud, you're going to do the same stroke. It's just going to be smaller and inside, and preferably more white. Okay, preferably more white. Alright, and now comes the differences. All the buds start off like this, these two layers. Okay, and then you can decide what you want to do with it. Like, for instance, this simple bud would be just, join the two edges that you had inside and then join the two edges outside. There you have your first bud. As simple as that. Alright, and now you want to experiment with different methods. I'm just going to quickly show you a couple of more methods in which you can do this. Okay, I'm going to go in and squiggle in my first layer. Okay, and then I am going to make sure my second layer is whiter. Okay, and I'm gonna go in, give myself an indication so I don't go way off. Okay, and then I'm going to go in and pull in the second layer. I hope that's visible to you. See that? Now, if I have to do the centers differently now, I am going to put an indication to start off not where I started before, but a little inside. Okay, and then I'm going to come down in a U stroke and join the loose end on this side. Okay, and now this looks like a swirl, and This is how they do those fancy swirls in the roses. It's no big deal once you get the hang of it. And then you could decide to leave this open end as is, or you could go in and make it a little more elaborate by giving in another stroke there, right? And then end the first layer. All right, and there you get your second bud. All right, you could go multiple layers just to kind of make it brighter. All right, and so that's your second one. And let's just do one more quick big one, and then we go into some small ones. Okay, so we're gonna go in again, give yourself the indications. All right, and then from here you're going to squiggle, 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 come down. So I'm putting more pressure in the center and less pressure as I turn in to end my stroke. And then I want pure white in the edges. Okay, I'm going to go in and put myself an indication of where I'm going to go inside, and I'm going to go in. Now this one, I think I need a little more white. You can even turn this and do it in any angle, so you're left-handed, right-handed, it really doesn't matter. You can always find the correct angle to do the bud for yourself, which is convenient for you. Okay, I heard once that somebody said left-handers can't do one stroke. That's not true. Anybody can do one stroke. Okay, and now you can push in and lift up right in the center and put a U right in the center like that. Okay, and then complete the second layer, and then complete the outer layer. All right, and that's just another bud for you to try. All right, and now you can go ahead and put some really quick smaller ones, which are very easy to do. Okay, just push and turn around like this and start from outside. See that I've put an indication there for you. Start from outside and end inside. So that way you really don't have to do too much of aiming. You just put it in easily. And you could put multiple layers like that. Or you could do, let's put one in here, okay? Like this one, complete the bud. That also makes a pretty small, dainty looking rosebud, okay? That's all it is. We're done with the rosebuds, and we're taking the liner brush now. We water down our thicket to an inky consistency so that your roses are not in mid-air, and so that you could actually make something out of this and present it to people and continue to practice. All right, you don't have to do anything fancy. Just press your brush in and lift up towards the roses and try to end it towards the center of each of the roses. Okay, since I'm doing it on paper, sometimes you do tend to run out of paint, so you'll have to do it multiple times. Sometimes it comes out perfectly well. Okay, and just aim it towards the center of each of the roses for the time being. We will do whatever is required right now to kind of keep it all joined together. All right, this is our bravery test for the rose. Okay, we're going to get to the center, and now with the liner brush, okay, what you're going to do is you're going to press and lift up, press and lift up into the point. Now this is the part that kind of holds the bud together. You can go around the bud and lift, okay, and you go push and get up onto a point. Sometimes the green can be a little transparent, so you may want to put multiple layers. Sometimes the transparent effect looks good. All right, so we do the same thing for all the flowers. Push and lift, push and lift, push and lift, right? And basically we get something looking like almost like a leaf, but with the liner brush, and it's faster. You could do this with your flat brush if you want shading, like if you want to put your brush with yellows and green so that you get a shading, that's fine too, but you probably have to use your 2 flat for that. Alright, and now just to complete it and give some interest and it doesn't look too plain, we're just gonna like push and lift up in the angle that you want to go. So push and then decide which way you want to go, and then just release the pressure as you come in. And so this would give your painting a little bit of interest. Alright, and at the same time you get done with it fast. You really don't have to work too hard. I'm sorry if I blocked it a couple of times. I get engrossed with the painting, and then when I see the video I realize, uh-oh, I just blocked the entire view. I am still learning, and this has not been easy for me. I'm definitely not a video person, so please bear with me. I'm hoping I'll get better with time, but definitely I know I am making a lot of mistakes while doing these videos, but I'm trying my best to kind of improve. Okay, and that's it. You have something that you could paint for your loved ones and practice. All right, and so we're done here, and I really hope you try this out at home, and you become an expert at making buds. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave me some feedback, and I hope I'm able to give you better videos as I learn the technique of video making. All right, thanks. Bye bye.